Yo, yo, what's up? Like it's 10:10 a.m. in Alberta, Canada. My name is Christopher LaBelle. This is my third installment of the social cam stuff. And which I have to warn you guys, which I stutter, so you will have to exercise extreme patience. Thank you. But anyways, I'd like to give out to the social cam crew, like they're doing an awesome job. Like, oh, this app is the shit. I love it. And I'd like to give a shout out to Lauren Sparks. She's funny shit. She's and she's a charisma. Like, she's not she doesn't outright try to be funny. She just is. Period. So yo, Lauren Sparks. Anyways, I'm here, in my house on my days off. I work 3 days a week, and I clear fucking really good money for working 3 days a week. So I'm off for like 4 days, and I got nothing to do right now, and I'm packing, and which I'm really bored. So I'm on this thing right now. But anyways, I was just thinking, obviously I like to bring up the topic of religion. Ooh. But anyways, like a little while ago, me and my ex broke up, yada yada. She's the mother of my child, and yeah, and I found myself, and I was stuck in limbo because I was out of the game for like 5-6 years, man. So I lost my shit. So I decided to go back to church. I might find a good girl, you know what I mean? She might be sweet and, whatever, right? So I get there and there's 0 people my age. They're all way younger or way older or not my type. Which is sad to say, you shouldn't go to church to, knock on chicks or anything, but, that's always the option, right? But anyways, there was this, I want to call it a young adult. This young adult group thing that I went to. There was probably about 6 or 7 of them, but they all went to church. And the thing is, so I walked in, they were playing Settlers. Settlers, seriously? If you guys don't know what that game is, it's a board game, and you sit down and you build your cabins, and you trade wool and wood and other bullshit. I'm sorry, but I bought all of the Grand Theft Auto games, and I've wrapped them all. So yeah, Settlers is bullshit. Why in the hell would that game even be invented? But anyways, they're sitting there and they're having a blast, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, this is gonna suck, man. I'm with a bunch of virgins, man, right? And literally all of them, every single person in that room was a virgin. And as soon as I found out that I was a single parent, oh my God, I was the devil. Okay, I'm sorry, but I love premarital sex. It's the shit. Thank you, Lord. But yeah, it will be one of the sins I will answer for at those pearly gates, right? Anyways, I get in there and, they live inside this little box. They've never left the town. They've never drank. They've never smoked. They've never even smoked marijuana. And at this day and age, at least 80% of the population of the known world has smoked marijuana. And these people haven't even drank a single beer in their entire life, haven't smoked a cigarette, haven't done fuck all. And I'm sorry, but my philosophy, live outside the box. One of my biggest fear is being average. One of my biggest fear is living inside the box. Life is not worth it unless you break the rules. So yeah. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to this chick and she's talking back and all the things that I wanted to talk to her about, I couldn't talk about. Because if I talked about it, I would be branded a perv, a freaking, whatever. I was a devil in their eyes as soon as I found out I was a single parent. Long story short, I ended up leaving, and I went to the same church for about a year. But I walked in there, after a year, and I noticed that everybody there was still treating me as a tourist. You see them around town, you see them down the streets, and they won't even look you in the face. But as soon as you get into that church, they're like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh my my God, bless the Lord. Oh man, I'm gonna pray for you. Blah, blah, blah. What's your problem? My life is so good. And then you see them on the street and they're fucking, ignorant fucks. Sorry, but I don't want to be a part of something like that. Like, you can worship the Lord without having to go to church. You know what I mean? And I'm not willing to sell myself out for the social atmosphere because of the church. And if you don't like the fact that I'm a single fucking parent, fuck you. Anyways, but yeah. And it's just, I don't know, what the whole what the whole church thing, like, I'm not down with it because I don't like the social atmosphere. Maybe it's different somewhere else in the world or somewhere else in this country, but I'm not down with it. And thank you, Lord, I love you. But, like, the only time that I'm going to be going to church is for a funeral or a wedding. Peace out. Once again, I stutter.